I am so happy today, like the workday is done. I was dealing with so many issues in Meta, which, when are there not issues in Meta? So I have decided tonight is all about me. I really just need a night to pour back into myself. I have been very social, very busy, which I have loved, which has filled my cup up. But I think it's pushed me to a point where I'm not feeling as full and energized, and I need some solo time because being alone as a extroverted introvert, I need this time to just like be by myself. And so Michael is out for dinner, which I'm very grateful for. Go do your thing so I can stay here, do my thing, put some laundry in, pulled the drapes closed. Like, I know the sunset's beautiful, but I also just want to have this like cozy vibe. I'm gonna order in dinner. We're gonna go crazy. It's gonna be a night for me to fill my cup up because I have been feeling like I'm a little bit on the edge of burnout. It's also just a great night to like do all the things that make me feel good. Like, I'm going to wash my hair. Very exciting. I just got a haircut. I haven't washed it since, so I don't really know how it's falling when I style it. Work on maybe my little miniature bookstore. Is it a bookstore? I don't even know what it is anymore. It's been so long since I've worked on it. I'm getting close to being done, but I just want to enjoy a night to myself, pouring into myself, because I am not about to burn out. I just refuse it. I genuinely feel so much better since getting out of the shower. I think these pieces are too short. I like wanted more layers around my face, but this is giving like bang. I'm just not gonna think about it right now. I just got this really comfy set. It has matching pants from Harley J. And honestly, putting on a set that just feels so you and so comfy, and her products are truly like the best. Also, what are these curls? I've been getting these like curls on the side. I think I need to actually try letting my hair go curly, because as you can see, this is like the underneath bits that are like pretty curly. I don't know what these are, but if anyone has any recommendations on like a good curly hair routine for someone who has never done it but also doesn't know if they have curly hair, please let me know. But yeah, this set just feels so good. It like is cueing to me that it's time to relax. Obviously, I'm putting my hair up right now because there's a lot of it and I don't want to have it down until a little bit later. I let like this bit air dry, and then I'll drop like half of it down, I'll let half of it air dry, and then the top, and then decide what I'm gonna do with it. But to get extra comfy, extra cozy, I'm putting on my bathrobe, which I know is hilarious. It's like, what time is it? 7 p.m. maybe? Oh, no, it's not even 7 p.m. It is 6:55, but nonetheless, this is the vibe I'm going for tonight. I just need to feel a little bit more like in my body. So I ordered food before my shower, cannot wait. I also ordered new skincare products because despite using the red light mask, which has helped with like my smile lines, I am having some weird forehead breakout. I think that was my gift for 35. So I ordered some new skincare products recommended by a friend. Hannah is just like, she's so great at knowing what works for skin. She's gone through this with pregnancy. I'm not pregnant, but I am excited to try her recommendations. I think they're gonna arrive today, so I may not be able to try them tonight, but I just need my skin to clear up. And looking at my food delivery, it will be here in 10 minutes. Dinner has arrived. My absolute favorite, vermicelli. Just like such a good comfort meal, honestly. The flavors, delicious, AIP friendly. Very, very happy with it. And nothing says like spending some time alone than putting on Gilmore Girls. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching Gilmore Girls. I'm gonna be eating dinner. I'm gonna be enjoying myself. I just got a message from a friend talking about building a life that you respect, because she was saying how she shifted her approach to like building a dream life, to understanding that both and thing that I've talked about before can exist. So my struggle, and like where I always talk to people when I'm talking about a life you respect, is a dream life usually painted as like it's all positive. Everything's your dream, you're living your dream, it's all great. It's, you know, the highlight reel. It's what we see on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or wherever. Whereas a life you respect also includes the hardships, the struggles, the growth, the discomfort in that dream life. So it's the both and. You can both have a life you love and still want other things that maybe aren't a part of it. And that's something that I'm like very much in the middle of, as Michael and I are still navigating fertility. It has been 5 years. So we are not getting pregnant naturally. We've been told by many, many doctors that that is not, unfortunately, possible for us. We both have fertility issues. He has sickle cell anemia, which is a blood disease that affects fertility. I have endometriosis and adenomyosis, which affects fertility. And we've done a lot of testing. My girls who are on that fertility journey, you know, all the tests, all the things. I'm not even going to get into it because I'm eating dinner. I don't want to think about it. But we basically have been told like it is possible with IVF. It's just going to be a lot of work. And if I were to be honest, my dream life would be getting pregnant without doing IVF, without having to pay 6 figures to try to get an embryo, and to have the surprise of a pregnancy that a lot of my friends get to have. Whereas for us, it's going to be a journey. In the words of my doctor, she said, yeah, it's possible. It's just going to be a long path to get there because of my fertility. So it'll be multiple egg retrievals before any implantation, obviously the cost. And so when I was talking to my friend about the dream life and a life you respect, if I were so focused on a dream life, I would feel like I failed, because my dream life would be to just have that beautiful pregnancy moment that we see all the time. But a life that I respect is one where I am handed with the reality of things that I can't control and how I'm choosing to move through it, both emotionally and physically, and not rush anything. Like I still don't know if we are going to do IVF because it really is such an uphill battle. But that's a part of a life I respect, is acknowledging it's a both and. I can love my life that I have right now. Like right now, having this dinner, having some time alone, I'm in love with it. But I also can still want other things at the same time. Both and can happen at the same time. It's not one or the other. And that's why I'm just such an advocate on a life you respect. And I know I'm like getting into a little motivational chat. I should be eating dinner. I should be watching Gilmore Girls, but I just want you to think about that. If it's something that you're navigating, maybe you're not at your dream career, your dream job, relationship, where you live, whatever it may be, you can still have a dream life while you're working towards other things, and that is truly a life that you respect.
Yeah, just as soon as we figure out how to turn it on.
How? Underwear drawer? I cannot believe that you went into my underwear drawer.
But that's where the tour money was.
But that was my underwear drawer.
Ivy Jackson's and got his blowing DVDs from our collection.
And a very fun turn of events. Our dryer has broken, which to be honest is not a huge surprise because we've been having issues with it literally for the past like 2 years. And I've been trying to makeshift the way to have it work. So we have no dryer, and I personally don't want to go to a laundromat because I have loads of laundry to do at once, and I'm just not a person who is able to like sit still at a laundromat for hours. And I also just feel like the cleanliness of other machines that aren't mine, I don't know. I just get in my head. So we are air drying all of our clothes. And you know what? It's beautiful. Air dried clothes reminds me of where I grew up. In the countryside, where I would hang my clothes outside all the time. If there wasn't so much pollen in LA, I would probably want to do the same thing, but LA is full of pollen, so I'm not hanging anything outside because I'm just going to get sick from having pollen all over my clothes. But you know, blessings are still have a washer that works. We'll take it. Still have the ability to hang dry. Have that lovely drying rack. Only one, but that's fine. We have a lot of chairs around the house that we can throw clothes on. So really, not the worst case scenario. Could always be worse. Perspective is what I tell myself.
I've never had so many compliments about anything.
It's not the bag, Ace, it's the errands on.
And I swear that I'm not going to let ballpoint pens explode in the bottom of it.
Crap. Got any?
Dr. Dre always backed him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, I'm not sure about the hair. I do think that these are too short, so hopefully in like a week or two they'll feel better, but they're also like the curly pieces are just being very unique, but very exciting. Skincare has arrived. Okay, so let me show you. I'll show you the boxes because it's easier to see. This is from La Roche-Posay. This is for sort of that like texture breakout that I'm getting. It is the multi-target acne treatment. I think this is the first time in my life I've bought anything that says acne treatment. And then this is the tea tree spot cream. So these are recommendations from my friend Hannah. She, like I said, she's got great skin. She's on top of it. This is the lotion she also recommended. So I'm gonna try this as my daily lotion for dry and sensitive skin, which I already have. So I'm changing up basically what I use every day. And then I actually added this cleanser on. I've heard good things about this, the Green Plum Refreshing Cleanser. So I think this is something that I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it twice a day or at the end of the day. So I think I'm gonna do this at the end of the day. This is gonna be like my cleanser before bed. The acne treatment, this is supposed to go where you're seeing that like textured breakout, which I'm getting like across my forehead and then up the high parts of my cheeks. So I'm gonna be putting this on, and then I think the spot treatment I won't use right now because the main like pimple, actually I have one over here that just looks like a mole. So maybe I'll use a spot treatment on this big pimple and this one. And then basically just this lotion. That's it. So I'm really stripping down what I do for my skincare. I mean, I've never had the most intense skincare regimen, but I do think that getting back to basics and just being like the least is going to hopefully do the most. So putting this on the calendar that today is the day that I'm starting, and I will see how it goes and what results I see. Obviously I will keep all of you updated, but I do think that this is just like your hormones change, your age changes, all these things. And this is just what I'm dealing with. So c'est la vie. Let it be known, I'm trying. I have had a very chill morning. I'm still having my coffee. Lovely. I was in bed reading, which was also so lovely. I'm reading, what's it called? Lost Lambs. Not sure if I'm obsessed with it yet, but I'm more than halfway through now and I feel like it's really picking up. It took a while. I would say like a third of it was not the most exciting. Like it's an interesting character development, but it wasn't necessarily the most exciting. There's some weird parts that I'm getting to. So again, I will keep you guys updated on that. If you're on Fable, you should be on Fable. It's way more fun to like track your reading, and then we can be friends on Fable together. The hair, I don't know. Right now, it kind of looks fine, messy, like what's going on here, whatever's going on. So I may just leave this. I think I'm gonna go for a walk actually. I'm gonna do some light makeup because I just like to look a little alive when I go outside, believe it or not. I also got this new blush a while ago. It's the Westman Atelier, and I have to admit, the formula for it is amazing. It goes on way better than other like stick blushes. I would say I'm a big fan for the longevity of it, and just like the texture on the skin feels really nice. I don't think I'm gonna do any mascara today. I think that this is like enough of, I've kind of pulled it, together just for a walk. And that's honestly all that I want. I just want to be able to go for a walk and feel good, because when you look good, you feel better. And do I have a migraine right now? I hate to say it, but I do. I have a migraine. I woke up with a migraine. So we're gonna walk and see if that can help anything. I have moved the laundry out here because it's not drying in our office. I think just because there's not as much sun, though I haven't opened the blinds yet. The migraine is really not great, so I actually went and got a Pepsi. This is one of my sometimes tried and true things that helps, is a little caffeine. When I was growing up, this would always help like curb the migraine before it got too crazy. So I'm hoping this will help. Otherwise, it's just like some nostalgia enjoyment, but I do need to take it easy now. The walk was lovely, but the sunshine, the movement, just the like doing a lot, even though a walk is not really a lot, but when you're not feeling well, it felt like a lot. So I just want to have the Pepsi. I might do a couple things on my computer, just some like browsing of stuff that I'm trying to use my computer for enjoyment, not work, which is such a unique experience because obviously, as many of you can relate, like our computers just are so tied to work and productivity that it's easy to get on them and then like get sucked into doing work. But there's a couple things that I am browsing for. Memorial Day sale is coming up, and there's a couple things on like our house list that we want to replace and get. So this is one way that I've been shopping lately, is I have like a list on my iPhone of needs versus wants. And so when I decide to shop, or when I know sales are happening, I go to that list and I see, okay, is there any of these things that maybe are on sale that I can do some browsing, see if I can find some options. Like right now I'm looking for a blazer, like an oversized blazer, and I'm struggling. I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling because at 5'2", every oversized blazer quickly looks like I am playing dress up in like my dad's closet or even Michael's closet. Like it is hilarious. So I'm gonna keep my eyes out for that. If anyone knows of a good place to get a nice oversized black blazer, please let me know. But I think I just need to like take it easy for the next couple of hours, see if I have energy to do anything later today. And if not, c'est la vie. If I don't, I don't. That's just life. I'm back in the living room because the internet's not working. And also the Pepsi is not working. So in the office, I don't know what it is, if it's like too far from our modem, but there's also like no cell service in the back half of our home, which is great. So the internet is just like not working back there. I was just not enjoying it. So I'm back on the couch that I love the most. And yeah, the Pepsi hasn't helped. So I'm doing my favorite little ice cap, which is literally a hat you put on, and I realize it's gonna flatten out my hair, which I need to sort out anyways. But this is what I'm gonna be doing now, is relaxing, trying to relax to see if this will help the migraine.
Should we take this out?
I like it there, kind of like floating weirdly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Swing big.
that works.
It's the next day, and I do still have a migraine, but I am doing my favorite look good, feel better. So I just got this cute little hat. Figured today's the day to wear it. It's quite cold out, so I'm wearing my cashmere sweater and then these gray trousers for like a very monochrome look, which I think works with the hat. Obviously bringing the sunglasses because of the migraine, And then the purse that I did not expect to become such a staple in my little collection of bags. It's just because of the size is so easy to throw on my shoulder. And I can put a camera in here, I can put my sunglasses, keys, everything fits very comfortably. And on a daily today, that is exactly what I'm prioritizing. So we're gonna go out for a little bit, do our usual errands, see how long I can last being outside. The one perk of it not being like a warm, sunny day is my head hopefully will hurt less because there's less sunshine. These are really just to like protect my eyes from any glare, because I always find like even on the grayest days my eyes hurt from just that like little bit of sun peeking through a cloud can be enough to make my migraine worse. So all in all, looking good, feeling about 5% better. So let's see if going outside getting some fresh air can help too.
Sure.
I think they're so cute.
Yeah, even after going to Ghana, I'm like, there's something about being in North America that I'm like,
Maybe you get this drink for as well too.
it's nice, right?
Back from the farmer's market, I want to show you all the good things that we got, because it's so important to shop local when you can, especially for food. So we wanted something yummy. We got all these strawberries. Like, look at that. Delicious. This has been such a nice little healthy, like, sweet snack throughout the week. We got some sweet potatoes. Trying to eat more sweet potatoes. I obviously still do an AIP, but I don't eat enough. And then onions for Michael, because I still don't eat onions now that I know I'm allergic, but good for him. And then some other good greens. We got some celery, which we'll probably do a soup or two this week. I'm thinking is what we'll do, along with some carrots, which is great for said soup. One thing we always eat is broccoli. Michael eats so much broccoli. I guess it's really good for him in regards to sickle cell. I don't know exactly how, but he eats a ton of broccoli, and therefore I also eat a lot of broccoli. My favorite, I love asparagus. As you know, asparagus and steak is like a signature, so grabbed a few of those. And then, of course, can never have too many lemons for a little extra seasoning. And then we just got some fresh garlic because yum, it's always great to have good garlic. So overall, a lot of fresh food. This I do believe will help me just continue on eating well when we have the stock up, which is such a great thing to do. And then the fun thing we got, the little bowls, which I think are so cute. So we are going to have these basically just for like small things, but the reason why I really wanted them is we have these bigger bowls, and I just think that they kind of work well together. This is blue and white. This is just like blue and blue, but I think that the palette works, and these are nice to have smaller, like if we're doing olives or any like seasonings. When we have dinner parties, rarely, but when we do, we have like really cute bowls for it now, which I'm excited about because we've been looking for little bowls for quite some time, and they were 10% off. So the universe said today was the day. We're talking about anymore.
Smells lovely.
I think these glasses look better with the hat than the other ones.
Oh yeah. Cool.
They're like not popping out as much. Despite truly not feeling my best for the past 2 days, I'm proud of myself for making the most of it, like getting out today and doing some errands, taking it relatively slow while doing so has at least allowed me to feel like I've lived a couple of days. I think that's one of the hardest things when you deal with chronic pain is you genuinely feel like you lose time in your life. Like when I have 2 days of migraines back to back, especially when I'm not working and I am not on my computer, so I should be like enjoying life, and I just can't because I'm not feeling well. So it feels like those 2 days are basically a write-off. So it's really mindset about how I can make the most even when those days are not how I'd want them to go, what I would really ideally want to be doing with 2 days not working and not on my computer. But it's also a reminder that my body is trying to tell me something, which is probably I am on my computer too much, I may be working too much, and I need to find a bit more balance again. It's something that I'm always learning and navigating because I think in seasons I have more energy, and in other seasons I start to feel that energy wane, and that's when I need to listen to myself. So honestly, it's been very low key. I thought I was going to do a little bit more with my life this weekend, share a little bit more, but again, this is just the reality of life, and I'm sure many of you feel this way, whether it's even just like coming down with a cold or plans just not working out. That is truly life. So I'm going to get into bed. Well, I'm already in bed, but I'm going to read my book. This is the one I was saying, Lost Lambs. So I'm now like 2/3 of the way through. So hopefully I can finish this in the next day or so, and then probably get back to Akhtar because I've been missing the other worlds, you know, getting prepared for the next novels. Well, the next 2 books that are going to come out. So we'll report on this on Fable when I finish it, which probably by the time this video comes up, I will be done. But if you have any good book recommendations, please let me know and we can share our book recos.